Back at it. Same old. Putting in that work. Good job today, y'all.
All right, so this morning we had the vice president of the BBB and this chapter come in. Her and her somebody else that works with her. She handles a lot of the disputes and the claims. Went over a lot of stuff, a lot of good insight. Also, they didn't realize the sheer volume of customers that we have. A few days ago, I was talking about it and how, you know, I was excited for this meeting because we want to do right by everybody. We want the customers to have a good experience. At the end of the day, we're an 18-month-old e-commerce platform, and we receive, you know, thousands of orders on a daily basis. You know, out of close to 200,000 orders now, very rarely do we get a dispute. And if we do, most of the time it's still within compliance. Like our terms and conditions state certain things, and we're still not necessarily wrong, right? It's that position that I don't want to be in. I'd love to have it where a customer places an order and that same day it ships. But realistically, we're not there. And there's not a company in the country that's near the level that we're at. So we're having to figure this thing out on our own. Typically, when you're building like a business, you create a business plan, and that plan of action, part of that is a competitor analysis. And you look at, you know, kind of the strengths and weaknesses of other companies and encompass certain things that you like of those companies and certain things that you don't like that you would change. In our instance, there's no other company, you know, in the United States that we're aware of that's remotely close to what we have, so we are paving the way for what we're having to get done. My background isn't in manufacturing or fabrication, so this is all new to me. I'm learning, we're adapting as we go. But the meeting this morning went very well. They didn't realize, like I said, the sheer volume of customers. So, you know, out of 150 or so total reports to the BBB, about 85 were negative, and, you know, 30 or so were neutral, and then another like 25 to 30 were positive, which is horrible, right? But when you look at the total number, when you look at almost 200,000 customers, it's a fraction of the percent. So am I happy with getting BBB reports? Hell no. I'm not happy about it, but it could always be worse. And we're doing preemptively, looking ahead to try to fix things. And so that's what this meeting was about, is try to be even more transparent than what we are. And we're very transparent. And yeah, kind of a working plan of action, how to get better. Because we can always get better. When you think you're good and you're complacent, that's when shit hits the fan. So we're always on our toes and looking, you know, 10 miles ahead, because we know that even at that, things are going to change. All right, so yesterday we had a little challenge for the guys out in fulfillment. I do these from time to time, and there's a bigger purpose behind it. It does multiple things. One is, obviously, it gets a little pep in their step and gives them a little bit of excitement out of that monotonous routine of picking items and doing the same thing. So I come up with fun little challenges to get more production and also kind of split up their day. The next reason is it teaches certain principles, right? So certain things that we can improve on, it kind of gives them a real case scenario of what they can do internally to improve. For instance, like yesterday, I told everybody there was a common item of everything on these print slips. There was 3 people that were in that competition, and only one of the 3 went and, before they went inside, they tallied up everything that they needed so they could make one trip. Whereas the other 2, you know, they were going in one at a time to get the certain pieces. And so certain things like that we can improve on. Now they finally picked up on it, the other 2, towards the end of the competition, but at that point, you know, that's just, it could have been better, right? So then there's something as a takeaway that they can have. So if they see multiple print lists in front of them, look at those common items and grab them all at once versus having to go item per item. So look a little bit beyond the micro of this individual item and look at the next 10. All right, this has the same item for all of these. Let me go grab it. And so, yeah, that's what we're gonna do right now. I'm gonna put another guy in there, Chance, and we'll have Big C, Will, Cordero, Big C, I already said that, and Hunter. So let's go check it out.
Put it up.
Alright guys, so we're going to do another challenge. First and foremost, swap as promised. What did we learn yesterday off of yesterday's challenge? Don't fuck with me. I like it.
That it's easy to get, like if you have several stock outs, really grab all of them, stay
Perfect. Bingo. That's same thing. All of these items have commonalities. So that was the biggest thing I wanted to do from yesterday. Because this isn't just, hey, this is fun, let's do something, let's take something from that. So one, we can put some chemical step. The second thing is if you see that it has a lot of the commonalities between it, take the time, look at it, make yourself a note, and then instead of us walking back and forth 20 times, grab it all, everything you need, go to your station, pack it up. Hunter, Big C, Will, Chance. We'll just go, everybody should have 7 and I'll take the last grouping. Yeah. I like it. All right, y'all go ahead and stack. This is a huge order. I got one. I'm done, bitch. I have this bullshit order. That's what I'm saying. You have. Yeah, I heard. Time to get back to work.
Oh, dude, actually, this.
I got a new office buddy.
You know me, straight chilling like a G.
We're too cubicle bitch.
He's a little cranky today because another person moved in here, and so his office is
We
now.
invited him in. What are you talking about?
It's not his office
There's a
anymore.
reason we chose someone else other than Sean too, because I don't think
It's,
anyone could listen to that all day.
It's Adam and Sam's office now. It's not just Sam's. And
No, Sam goes first. So
we
Sam
threw
and Adam.
we threw Adam first just because the letter, you know, it's not.
Alphabetical.
Yeah, alphabetical. It's natural. There's nothing. You know, there's no feelings or. Anyways, all right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, we got some important stuff to discuss.
Uh huh. Me too.
Fresh love, bro. The red. Come on, man. Is that right, Sean?
That's right. That's right. Yes, sir, baby.
No, I think it's gonna be Hunter and yeah, I think it's the third.
He said, what do you go in? I said, this right here. He said, where they at? I'm like, they're up there.
Bullshit, that was all of one up there.
I would have found some.
I didn't know where shit was, dude.
That's because I grabbed like a whole stack of them.
No, I
off
mean,
the-
I stole those from your station.
It's after Christmas. You can't be playing Jingle Bells.
Come on, Mike Will, that was whack.
Trade this job for nothing.
the right big fella.
Stop. Don't even open that. He says just get here at 6, boy.
I'm gonna call you when I get some morning.
Man, if I get here at 6, dude, I'll be dead ass asleep. What's up? What's up, YouTube? Happy Wednesday.
We had a good old time. Good old boy.
What up, dirty hand boy? Get some of that hand sanitizer.
What up?
Oh, dirty ass.
No, you dirty, bro. Look at you.
you dirty.
Yeah, you are.
I'm dirty from work though. You just dirty from bad hygiene.
What? No, stop.
Calm before the storm. We're probably gonna have another competition today, and I'm taking this one. I'll let them have their wins, so it's my time to shine now.
Quit!
So I've got a call in like 2 minutes to go over some new software that we're looking at getting. Basically, it is to help our customer support area. We receive, like no bull, like 10,000 plus emails and messages per week. And because of that volume, I mean, it would take an army to keep up with that volume, like in real time, like within a timely basis. And, by the time the next week comes around, it's buried because we weren't able to keep up with the week ahead, and so it's constantly snowballing, getting worse and worse and worse and worse. And a lot of times it's the same customer emailing like 25, 30 times. Maybe not that bad. I'm exaggerating a little bit, but so that it's constantly getting like. So, anyways, I say all that to say that we're trying to fix it. We know it's an issue. We have a whole, customer support team, 5 or 6 people that handle emails on a daily basis, and we're looking to hire more. But we got to work smarter, not harder. So we're looking at a software system that we can use, like every customer is assigned like a trouble ticket depending on what issue they're currently facing, and then from that, it's sent to different people that handle different areas. So if somebody's having an issue with maybe a damaged part in transit, then that would go to one person. Or if it's an order status update, it could go to someone else. Or if it's some other issue, or maybe they're requesting a change in their order that they already placed, it would go to someone else. So trying to figure out, I guess you could call it like flows. And when this happens, this happens. So that's what I'm about to jump on a call. Running late now, as always.
You're not supposed to be eating them anyway.
What?
Bad carbs, man. Sugar.
Bad carbs.
Okay, you say so.
Doctor said I got a high metabolism.
Skinny man syndrome. For those of y'all wondering, we are addressing any and all customer service issues. That's what we're doing now. So those of you who follow us or watch the Wayne's World, by the time you see this, probably we'll be definitely ironing out some of the issues that we have. So stick with us. We got your back. And redlinesteel.com.
Neither are you.
This door open. Oh, don't open supply closet. You want air swooping.
Did you look in the supply room? Is it in there? I don't know. I can't go in there.
5.
Bro, I just came over here and asked you where you were, and you said, hold on real quick. Stop.
Stop.
Throw up.